Hello, my name is Tayfun. Welcome to another lecture of our Octal course. In this lecture, you will learn about the permission attribute examples. So let's get started with the regular file that is readable, writable, and executable by the file's owner, and no one else has any access. So in this case, as you remember, the file starts with this attribute, and after that we will wx, and then here 333 and 333. Here, that's it. This with files that has this permission is a regular file, is readable, writable, and executable by the file's owner, only the file's owner, and no one else, no group, no everyone has any access. So here, actually, yeah, here. So now let's create another here. So this is a regular file, as this implies. After that, rw here. That's it. So guess what it is? So this is a regular file that is readable and writable by the file's owner, but no one else has any access. So in previous, we also had this executable, which we can execute, but in this case we cannot execute, but we can only read and write onto this file. So let's create another example here. So this is also a regular file, rw with read and file by the owner, and read by the group, and also read by the everyone else. So this is a regular file that is readable and writable by the file's owner. Regular file as this, readable and writable by file's owner. Members of the file's owner may read the file, and the file is also word readable. So let's actually create another text test here. So this is also a regular file, rw and rw here, and that's it. So as with previous examples, this is also regular file that is readable, writable and writable by file's owner and the members of the file. So it's also the readable and writable for members of the file group only, and not everyone else cannot access this file. So let's create another example now. Let's create a symbolic link, right? Or let's first create two directories, and lastly create symbolic link for us. That's it here. So let's create directory. So D, as you learned in previous lecture, D means that it's a directory. So that's actually rwx, and not everyone else. So this is a directory. The owner and the member of the owner group may enter the directory, create, rename, and remove files within the directory, but no everyone else does not have access to it. So let's create another directory example here. So this is a directory, rwx, and after that, actually, yeah, rx, and here. So that's it. As the name implies, the first attribute is a directory, and the owner may enter the directory, create, rename, and delete files within the directory, and members of the owner group may enter the directory but cannot create, delete, or rename files. So they the rename files. So they enter, but as the W here implies, they cannot create, delete, or rename files, and everyone else cannot has access to it.